How are you doing, Kara?
I'm excellent. How are you doing today, Kristin?
I am good. Facebook's having a little few issues. I think we broke Facebook, Kara.
Yeah, we all need a sick day every once in a while. So, Facebook it's been going strong for quite some time. So,
I know. Those poor people at Facebook are freaking out right now because it's going on, I bet, at least an hour that they've been down, which, yeah, just rely on Facebook being up, right?
right.
And, yeah, but we will make this work.
Absolutely. That's right. Perseverance.
That's right. And again, it always seems like whatever's going on aligns with what we're talking about. And today we're talking about positivity.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's 32 for me. So let's just say it's not there.
You phone a friend on that one, huh?
Exactly. And 15 for you?
Is 15 for me. So I have my moments, yes. And as our episode is titled, the energy and joy, right? Energize ourselves. There are moments when I feel energized, and there are other moments when it's a bit draining. So that is natural to me. So, but for my friends and all of our friends out there who it is in their dominant theme high, the image that I came up with is a beam of sunshine. So thank you all for being our natural light that just comes right on in and brightens our day. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and let me tell you the technical definition through our CliftonStrengths program. It's people who are especially talented in the positivity theme have an enthusiasm that is contagious. They are upbeat and can get others excited about what they are going to do. So
true. So
yeah. Oh, it is so true. If you know somebody high in positivity, it's, Kara, I always try to guess people's strengths when I'm talking to them. And as you know, strengths, can mirror each other because it's all about where the energy comes from, right? And as a coach, you don't know that until you really talk to somebody. But positivity is one that I think I can pretty much nail. It doesn't, it's the one that you see it coming through the door, like you said.
Right. It's hard to hide. Yeah.
It is.
And it's one of those, just to clarify right off the top, it doesn't mean that somebody with positivity theme high doesn't have tough days and that they're not, they're human as well. So they're not a constant, like everything is awesome all the time. Like that's not it at all. But in my experience with those with positivity theme high, it's one of those, even when they're having a really tough time in life, even multiple days, weeks, and months all together, there's still this element of like, and we'll get through this. I will get through this, and there is, the sun exists on the other side of the clouds type thing. So,
and like the title says, they can always see that silver lining, and can at least speak to it even on their tough days.
Right.
Yeah,
it's really something.
Yeah. So how do we see this showing up in work? And I'm going to jump in on this one. So I can tell you, back when I was working for a company that we had to go through a name change, and it was a company that was around for 25 years. So, and there were people that had worked there that full 25 years. So it was very strenuous and stressful time for everybody because they were tied to the name, and they didn't want to change. And I can tell you, we had a couple people on staff that definitely had positivity, and for them to come through and just help everybody just kind of see the good side of it was amazing at the time. So I think, when I think about showing up in work, it is during those stressful times that this comes into play. It always comes into play, but it really shows up. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah, but it's almost like those awards in high school, like most noticeable, and this dominant theme really comes out and shines even brighter in really high stakes, high stress environments. And same, I'm thinking about a similar situation with former colleagues where with their positivity theme high, similar experiences where there was a major shift in the organization, and they would come in and day out, and we were more on the front lines kind of team, if you will. We were the face of the change. It was happening throughout the whole company, but we were the face of it, being the trainers who were carrying out this whole new system. And it was really impressive, no matter the environment, no matter the level. It's almost like when the anxiety in the room, because it's all virtual room, when the anxiety would increase, the lightheartedness, and it wasn't a not taking it seriously. It's this beautiful gift that I witnessed anyway. It showed up as being able to take really key moments to make a lighthearted joke, or a light, like, oh yeah, and tasteful as well. It was really something to watch and be a part of, to help, like, CEO to, you know, project manager, yeah, all throughout, was able to connect. And so no wonder this is in the relationship building domain, able to connect through that lightheartedness and still be able to rock out the job just as well. It just brings this, like, hey, we're all going to get through this, no worries.
I saw the same thing, Kara. So yeah, it is pretty amazing to watch this in action.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about the different jobs or activities within a job that somebody high in positivity should try to take on, what would you say?
I was thinking, really looking at anything that's already been in existence. So again, in my world, I'm used to looking at trainings or carrying out trainings. So anything that was already created before you got there, take a look and see where maybe you can add your flair. And also, when we're creating new trainings, new products, offer up your expertise of your positivity to bring in those elements of just some fun. You know, like, does it have to be on a PowerPoint? Could it be in a Bitmoji classroom instead? You know, like, we've got options on how we present the material, that type of thing. And I do want to just offer up real quick the idea of the theme envy, that this isn't Webster Dictionary, right? So it's for our friends out there who are like, oh, I didn't get positivity in my top 10. I'm a positive person. Like, that's not what we're talking about here. They're two separate things. So how about
Oh,
you?
and I can tell you hands down, when it showed up on my bottom, I was like, yep, that's probably right. So I agree with you. It's such an amazing talent. And you just see the light just coming off these people. You know, yeah, I am jealous. I am jealous. And, you know, I kind of looked at it, and I think there are some obvious types of professions that I think this would be a really cool talent to have.
Yeah.
And those would be like teacher, being in sales, being an entrepreneur, definitely being a leader, where you can help people understand the good side and why you're doing something. And even if it hurts right now, it's for the greater good, or you know, there's a reason behind it. I think those are all super powerful. But, you know, as we've talked about, all of these strengths, you know, no matter what position you're in, can still shine through for the most part. So this one, I think for sure, is probably pretty, like, widespread. No matter what you're doing, it's going to be a great tool to be able to pull out of your toolbox.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And the key for self-care, I feel like we've talked about it a couple of times, but I would say, especially so for our friends with Positivity Theme High. And at the end here, we always offer ways to volunteer. And again, I would encourage anybody with Positivity Theme High to really check in with yourself when your cup is starting to get a little bit lower, because you are such a bright light, and you're giving and giving and giving. Make sure that you're taking time for you to recharge, so that you can keep offering that value to others and still take care of you.
Yes, good point. All right. I think that's all we've got on positivity today. So
Yeah.
we will see you all next week.
All right, y'all take care. See you next